Okay, so for a ball, actually, we have a 3x3 cells, and each one initially set to a space, but space I use an underline so that we can see it, right? This is the ball class. And then you can display the ball or make a move to put some space in there, okay? And for the whole loop, for the top level loop, we actually get the input, so we actually can get input from this, get input to get the right format of the input for the X and O. And then we can also get row and column to get the correct row and column assignment. If the row and column actually is a wrong number, it will not pass. Okay, so this get input and get row column will get the right input format for the X and O, or will get the row and column assignment to the row and column. And then when we get the right row and column, we try to make a move on the row and column, and then we display it. Okay, and then we display it. So if a row and column is taken, okay, in case that certain row and column have been taken, and that cell, we actually will not allow it to take that row or column. So we will actually do again until the cell is actually empty. So later we need to connect this main program's loop with our display size loop into one loop. Then we should be able to actually make this to work, okay? But make the whole program to work. Now let's continue on our this ball side. Okay, so on this ball side, let's look at what we have right now. So let's restart the simulation. So first, it would try to get either start from circle or from cross. So let's assume that we use a cross, and then you can input a move. So you can have the A, B, C, 1, 2, 3 to select a certain row or column. So this one is actually row 2 and column A. You put an X there, and then you continue. If I continue to put A2, you will not get into. So the cell is taken, and you need to actually do it. So now this one, actually, I don't know about my currently whose turn, right? So before we actually print out a table, we actually should also print out a turn. So the turn actually is saved. Let me see. The term actually is saved inside the ball. So each time we get a row and column, right? And then here we can make a move. And then there is a turn inside the ball, right? So we should be able to define a function called get turn. Okay, and then we just return self.turn, the current turn for the get. Okay, so here we get the turn. So before we request for a certain row and column, right here we can print now the string, right? Okay, so here actually here we can put this ball is b dot get turn. Okay, so here let's put a column in there. By doing this, again, you have the X O, right? And you say that, oh, this one is X, but in the format I use a string. But here the X is actually oh, I'm sorry. Here this this print now portion, I should not use the I should use this one. Okay. Okay. So it start to have the X turn, right? So X turn, I say A2, right? It become O's turn. O turn, I say C3, okay? And it said that it's X turn again. So X turn, I do B2. Okay, so now it's successfully to do the game, right? So now let me continue to have C1, right? And then I do, actually this one C2. So C2 make the X to win, but we don't have the winner checker, right? So now I say will be like B1, and then I have B3, just finish the game because we don't have the check-in for the win, right? So we have the A1 and A3. Okay, so now we finish a game. It say game over, get out, but the game over actually because the count is equals 9. So initially I have a count equals 0. So whenever there is a correct movement, if there is a correct movement, I increase the count, right? And then otherwise if if the turn is wrong, I won't advance the counter. So now this count equals 9 is okay to check. So here actually I actually make the move and I display the ball. So here I should again work on something called here. So here let me actually do a variable called finished, right? And I say false, right? And here I say and then not finished, right? I'm sorry, this one don't call it finished. Let's call it game over. So game is now over. Okay, not game over. So here actually I have my game over assigned by ball that game is game over. So I check whether my ball is actually game over or not. Okay, after I make some certain move, checking my ball game whether it's game over or not. Okay, so you will return true or false, right? You will return true or false. Now I need to write a function called game over. So here, but it's not doesn't belong to my loop. It doesn't belong to my game loop. It should belong to my board, my current board game board's status. So here I need to actually create another function called is game over. Okay, so now I don't need to do is game over. So usually I should just return false, right? If I check all the condition, there's no game over condition, then it should not be that. So here I have a turn, and my turn I just say my current turn. My current turn. So after I play a certain turn, I make some move, I should actually go to my previous turn. So my turn should be the opposite. So actually here, let me see. I should check the game over. Actually, if I make the move, I actually will update my turn, right? Or update my turn to the next turn, right? So actually right here, I should also, again, reverse the turn so that the turn is the previous turn, not the current turn. Okay, so it will be the previous turn before I make the move. And then I try to check whether the game is over or not, right? So I play the game, and then before I make the turn, I check whether I finish my game or not. Okay, now let's look at how a game is win or lose, right? So let's actually think about a condition. So the condition is like, if my turn is X, right? So if the three of the rows, some of the rows are these, it should be considered to be a win, right? So this one is a win. So let's look at this horizontal first, okay? From the horizontal win first. I'm sorry. Do you see my screen? Hello?
Hi.
Hello, do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, how comes that but do you see my window? My window for, do you see my window? Do you see my drawing right now?
Yeah.
Here, do you see my drawing?
The red one?
Now I'm drawing the blue one.
No, I can't see the blue one.
Okay, let me stop it, okay? Let me try to redo it again. Okay, sorry. How about now? How about now? Do you see my screen with the call?
Yeah.
So let me draw a blue circle. If you see, do you see a blue circle?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. In the middle, somehow it just break. Okay, now we are going to check if there is a row that have the all taken by the current turn, right? By the turn we actually has. So here I should have this one. Let me see. If the turn, so this one should not have this part. It should be like this. Okay, it should be like this. If the current turn is X, I will reverse it to O, right? If current turn is O, I will get X, okay? Now this portion is okay. So here actually, let me see. Here, if I say, here actually, if I actually, let me see. Here, if, let me see, okay. Let me see here, if my turn is T, right? If my current turn is T. If my current turn is T, and then I will check whether there is a row that has a T. So I will say for I in range of what? Range of I have a cell that's cell, right? So I should have a range of length of my cell that's cell. Okay, so this one is like counting how many row over there. So each time my I gets started from I equals 0 for the first row, right? And then I equals 1, I equals 2. So this will traverse through the 3 different rows. Okay. Now I need to check whether all the whole row actually has the X, right? So here I would say like so here I would say I would actually go to check. Let me see. Okay, so now I'm going to check whether it's the whole row have been taken. So here for J in range, okay, cell I's row, okay. So that actually check for three different cells on the same row. Okay, so now I have this, and then I will say that if my, say here I would say like okay equals true. Okay, so here I would say if my cell of I and J not equals T, then I'll say OK equals false. Okay, and then if I after the check, if the 3 of the cell are all the same as T, I would actually is what? If OK, right? Then I will return true. Okay, so this portion is like I check whether the game is over or not, right? So each time I go through my ball, and then if my ball's one of the row had all the three cells set to T, then I will return true. If one of them actually not set to T, then I'll say false, right? So here I'll remain false, and then if OK actually if OK goes through, then I'll return true. It means that three of them are all the T type. Okay, so that should detect the vertical T type. So that's just add this condition, see whether it will be able to detect the game or not. Okay, detect the vertical hit or not. Just let's do this one. So here let me assume that it's X. Right, so I do A1, right? Sorry. So here I actually do A2, right? And I do B1, right? And I do B2 for O, right? And I do C1. C1 will make my X2 go through, right? So C1, and it's a game over, right? It's a game over. So here's one. C1 is actually it will become game over. So here actually in my game over check, here actually I return true false, right? So let me see. I actually so in my whole over game here is a game over, right? So here I should have my current turn, right? I should have my current turn. So here let me see. I should actually copy this thing T all over here, right? Okay, so here actually I have the game over, right? So game over is overall check. Okay, so here I say if game over, right? If game over, then I will actually perform this portion. I actually reverse the T, right? And here I say B's turn equals X, then I do that, and otherwise I do that, right? Okay, and then here I say if T equals bold that X, right? I'll say print X wins, okay? Right? If T equals bold that O, then I'll say print O wins, okay? So here, before I finish the game, I print out game over, and then I will also determine who win the game, okay? So now let's actually run this again. So here I have my, let me actually make it larger, okay? So I have my X, right? And again, I do A1, A2, B1, B2, okay, I do C1. So X win, right? So now let me do again, check whether if O win, it will also deliver. So here, if I say like, here if I say, starting from X again, but I do A1, right? And I do A2, and I do A3, skip an X turn, okay? And I do B2, right? And I do B1, and I do C2. So C2 will make O to win. Okay, so O wins, right? So now, again, under this condition, if the game over, somebody will win, right? But if it get out of the loop, not because of game over. So get out of this long loop will have one condition that's game over. The other one is what? Count equals 9. So if count equals 9 means what? Count equals 9 means draw. Okay, they are even. Okay, so it's a draw game. So in this case, let's try again. Just make sure that nobody wins. Okay, so here we have X first, so A1, and then I have the B1, and I have the A3, right? C1, I'm sorry. And then I have my X, let me see, A2, right? B2, okay. And then here I have my C2, right? C2 will be my O. Okay, the next one I should have my B3, right? And I have my, oh, I'm sorry. Actually, this one, O will win, actually. X will win. Okay, I'm sorry, I did not make it correctly. So let me actually, oh, the last one count equals, the last one actually has a bug. Actually, X win and it is not correct. So let me see here. Count advance to 9, right? And it should have a game over. So let me see. You get out of the loop and then check game over. So the last one actually, let me see. Less than 9. The last one actually I should have an X putting in. The last one I should have an X putting in, but actually it doesn't react. So first one X count equals 0. And then this one, let me put 10. Okay, put 10. Let me put 10. Okay, after it finishes, it should advance to one more. So let me put 10. Okay, let me put 10, see if it happened correctly. So I have X, A1, B1, C1, and then A2, B2, and then C2. Okay, and this one B2. Oh, okay, it's actually not okay. So let me see, it actually taken. So I may have B3, and then I have C3, and then I have A3. Okay, A3 get out. A3 actually, let me see. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. It is not because it. So A less than 10 is fine. You will fill in, right? But the game over checking, this one is diagonal win. So let's continue. Okay, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. We just finished this one called horizontal win, right? Horizontal win is like each time we check a row, if a row actually has a winner, we declare a winner. Now, after the horizontal win, we actually made a copy, right? We made a copy. So now, I'm sorry. I made a copy over here. I need to check vertical win. Okay, the second part is vertical win. First time is horizontal win, right? So here, let's assume that we have the vertical win. Vertical win, we need to each time check every column, right? So every column. So I started from here. So I assume that I started from J, right? And check the length of my first row. So I do something like this, okay? Do something like this. And then this one is my row. So this one is my row. So I do this, okay? So now let's look at this one. So I have a game ball. I have a game ball of 3 by 3, right? So my IH is over here, right? My j go this way, right? So my j started to go what? The row 0. Row 0 is over here. The length of the row 0 actually is 3. So j go from 0, 1, 2. So each time you check one column, right? And my I started from here from 0 as well. It will go down. So I will also go down from 0, 1, 2. But each time I should actually get started. Each time I should actually get started from here, 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 and then here, 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 and then here, here, here. Okay, so it actually should go from column 1, column 2, column 3, because I have j outside. This one I have the first time I have I outside. Second time I have j outside. Okay, so this one is called column major traversal. Column major. If I do, if a ball is like this, it go this way, this way, this way. It's called column major. If I go this way, this way, this way, horizontally, one by one, it's called column major. I'm sorry, row major. Is that okay so far?
Yeah.
So if I actually have a wing vertically, because the same column, all the column item, it all had the same T. Okay, all the same T, all the same cell, then you will have a wing, right? So that's a look at this case. Try to create a test pattern for it. Okay, so here, let me see. Here, let me see. Okay. So here, let me put a X first, right? And I say A1, and I have B1, and I have A2, and I have C2. Okay, I put my O2 somewhere else, right? And I have A3. Okay, so it's wing, right? It has a vertical wing now. Okay, so vertical wing now has the vertical wing. Let me actually continue. Okay, I can test more cases, but this one actually I don't want to do that anymore. So here I have the vertical wing, I have a horizontal wing. Now I need to check the diagonal wing. Okay, so diagonal wing, I have two cases. The case one is this, right? The second case is this. Okay, so how can I check this? How can I check this case? So here I have 0, 0. That's actually cell 0, 0, right? It actually has a X, has a T. Or this one is like cell 1, 1, right? This one is cell 2, 2.
Mm-hmm.
So how can I check it?
So like, yeah, check that.
Do I need to go through like this or no? Or do I need to go through this and this or no? No, right? So I can each time just check the cell here. Okay. So what should I do? What should I do to actually be able to check this different cell? Similar to this. Can you try to say something?
Check diagonally.
Yeah, check diagonal. So how can you check the diagonal item? So each time you check the cells that have the same column and row, right? Column and row index the same, right? So here let's say that the index in range, right? And I say length of self the cell. So self the cell actually the length is the number of row. Number of row right now is 3, right? So actually each time I increase my index, and that actually is from, let me put IND, okay? Index may have special name. So I put IND. So if my index actually starting from 0, okay, and I'll say I copy here, okay, okay, still okay, okay, still be copied over, right? I still need that okay. And then here, let me see. No, I shouldn't put it here. I should put it outside. I can put my OK here, right? No, this return should be cut below this. Okay. Okay, so it should be here. No. So it should be here. Okay. Okay, this is the diagonal test. Okay, let me push a few lines. Okay. Now, each time actually I find an index, right? So here I need to check what? So if cell of my index row equals index, column also equal index is not equals t. Okay, then OK equals false, right? Otherwise what? So otherwise, if I get out of here, if OK, return true, right? So here I need to go through the row and column. For the vertical one, I need to go through the row and column, check 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one, okay, right? And this one actually is not. Actually, this one is like I just need to go through here. So this one is you need to check this one, okay, this one, okay, this one, okay, for vertical check. But diagonal check, you just need to check 3 elements. You don't need to check the whole 9 elements. Is that okay? And all these 3 elements should have the same index, right? Have the same index. Column and cell same. So here it should 0, 0, should be 0, 0, or 1, 1, or 2, 2. Then you will actually know that it's on the diagonal. So any cell, any index I and j, if I equals j, it will be on this diagonal part. You know, okay? Just like your math, right? You have x and y, right? If I draw a line over here, what is the equation for this line? It's the diagonal of the first quadrant. It is x equals y, right?
Yeah.
Or y equals x, right? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Same thing here, you have I equals j. Okay, now, how about the other reverse diagonal? The backslash one. How can I check the backslash one? Here I have this one, right? But now I'm going to check this one. How can I check this one? So I have I equals j, right? So what is the relationship of I and j?
I and j.
Mm-hmm.
They're both sides of the board thing.
So if I have like x and y, right?
Yeah.
And now it's like 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. So I have the 9 by 9 cell like this, right? And now I'm going to check this line. What is this line's equation? It passed through 0, 2, 2, 0, and 1, 1. What is the equation of this one?
Y equals -1 x plus 2.
Y equals -1 next x plus 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually it's x plus y equals 2. Okay, this one is easier. So remember this one. This line is x minus y equals 0, right? And then this line is x minus y equals 1. If it passes through 1, 0, right? If it passes through 0, 1, it actually is x minus y equals minus 1, right? Is that okay? So 2, 3, minus 2, minus 3, okay? And then for x plus y, actually, if you go through the x plus y, if you have diagonal, right? This line is x plus y equals 0, right? If you pass through 1, 0 and 0, 1, this line is called x plus y equals 1, right? The next line, it goes through 2, 0, 1, 1, and 0, 2, right? This line is called x plus y equals 2, right? And the next one, if it goes through here, it goes through 3, 0. And then here is 2, 1, right? And this line 1, 2, and pass through here 0, 3. This line's equation is x plus y equals 3, right? Is that okay?
Yeah.
So with that, we can go back to here, right? We just copy the whole thing here, right? And then we paste. Okay, we just go through the whole thing here and we passed, right? So here, index, here we have the x equal index, right? So my y should be equals what? My length of my cell, cell. I can put a 2 minus x, okay? I can simply put a, because right here it actually is what? It's actually x plus y equals 2. So y should be 2 minus x, right? I can easily put this, but here I on purposely say this one's length of my cell minus 1 minus x. Okay, I do this on purpose. So if the ball get bigger, not 3 by 3, it should still survive. Okay, it should still survive. Well, here let me actually put this one here, minus 1 minus index. Okay, so here let me see. Okay, I actually had one extra, so that actually should be okay. So here I checked 4 conditions: vertical check, horizontal check, vertical check, diagonal, normal diagonal check, and reverse diagonal check. 4 conditions. Okay, so now this should actually finish the whole thing. Should be able to run for any condition now. Let's try. Okay, so I have my extern, right? So I have A1 and the B1, right? B2, and I have my C2, and I have my C3. So X win, right? Let me try again. So this type of game ball, sometimes you need to check for more conditions in order to make sure that your program really work. So here I have my C1. I'm sorry. And then I have my A1, right? I have B2, and I have my A2, and I have my A3. Okay, so this one reverse diagonal also get it done. Okay, now my text mode game, I don't know, maybe my text mode game now is completely okay, right? My text mode game is completely okay. Now it's the time that I hook up my text mode game with my TicTacToe game. This one with what? This one with the GUI, right? I have a gimbal over here, right? So now let's get into here. So the first thing is like, in order to hook up the two, okay? The TicTacToe.py actually has what? It has a graphic mode of the view. Okay, so TicTacToe class, it has something like this. You can have the yellow line, and usually you can put data like this, right? And my ball.py actually has what? My ball.py has another data, but it's a data cells. It has the underlines O underline X, this kind of data, right? Something like this. And then I need to map this to here. I need to map this to here. Is that okay? And I need to actually allow my gimbal to be controlled by it. Okay. So here, actually, what should I do is like, in my TicTacToe, I want to be the same as what? Look like two to share the same domain. So here, what I would do is that I also would do from my board, I import everything. Okay, so that look like my everything in my ball game, my text mode ball should be the same, right? Should be the same. Should be the same like I'm running on in my TicTacToe. So here again, I actually go to my TicTacToe.py. Here each time when I click a mouse, so click this mouse almost like you will get row and column. So click mouse equal to what? Equal to here I have the, here I have, it's just equal to here I have the get row column. Okay, so anything before that, this first get input create get input I don't need, get input I still need it. Okay, I still need a get input because I need to determine whether it's X or Y. Up to game over, this whole thing are needed. Okay, so I copy this in first to my TicTacToe. Okay, now let me do this before I actually do some modification. Let me take this out. Okay, because I'm not sure this one will work or not. So let me actually do a backup. Okay, do a backup. So here I say TicTacToe backup. You know why I need to do this? In case that I make some wrong things, right? I still have a backup version that I can use. So before I make any surgery on this TicTacToe game, I don't want to actually lose it. So here I just copy to backup. Okay, so this is very important. Every time you write some program, you don't want to lose it, and you try to modify it, but you don't want to lose the previous version. You should do that. Okay, so here in the run, I just copy this whole thing over to my TicTacToe. Okay, so I put it over here, right? That's fine. But here it doesn't see the get input, doesn't see the board, doesn't see the game over. So here let me just do from board import everything. Okay, import everything. So board game will be similar to here. So I have the first, I have the B, I have the count, I have game over, similar to my board, right? So here I need to have my count less than 10 and not game over. So this whole thing still be okay, still be important, right? So I need to copy it. Okay. Here, no, let me see. Okay. Whenever there's a get row, I move display board. So this portion I need to actually copy it. Okay. I need to copy it. Go to my what my TicTacToe, right? That's when what? That's when actually I get mouse and there's a very move, right? There's a very move. So here I should do this one. Put it over here, right? And now I don't need the display ball because my ball actually is what? I don't need a display ball. In my ball right now, it actually is display on my what? It's display on my drawing. Okay, so its game over is needed. Okay, draw move is needed. Okay, I have the move. I need to draw the move. So draw move is okay. So I put the draw move under here. Okay. And game over check is important. Okay, game over check is important. And then count increase is important, right? So here actually the turn, reverse the turn is not needed because my move will return update the turn. So this turn don't need to have that turn. Okay, and I need to draw the screen again. That's important. So actually this win that redraw is important. I draw move and then win that here is important. Okay, and then here I should is none. So here actually if none, it actually take a new move, right? And then here game over is force. So it actually each time you will slip. I'm sorry, +1. So here actually here actually original is actually while true, right? So here actually I would change it to game over, right? While not game over, okay? While not game over. While not game over, every time I go to the while loop, right? I go into the while loop and I check for the mouse click, right? If there's a mouse click, do something and wait for 0.1 nanosecond and keep doing that until there's a game over signal, okay? Or and my count less than 10, right? My count less than 10. So it's similar. And then if I get out of while loop, if I get out of while loop, so this while loop is somewhat similar to my loop over here, right? It's actually not game over and the count less than 10. Okay. So if I get out over here, I should also print game over and this check-in for game over stuff to my TicTacToe game. Okay. So this part is like game over procedure. And then at the end, I actually do this, right? So here, actually, what I should do is like, is right here. I have a drawable, right? I have a drawable get box. So drawable, inside the drawable, I have, let me see, this different drawable, draw line, draw something, and get box, and draw move. So draw move. Okay, let me see. Draw move, I have the text text and draw some move. Get box, I will get some box. And this one, draw whole ball, I have the line, everything, right? So here I should actually, before I actually here, if actually it's game over, right? If actually it's game over, so here I should do what? Here is using the print, right? It's print this, right? So here what I should do is like, I want to clean up my background, okay? I want to clean up my whole game board background. So I need to set my background and drawable, okay? So here I should also have something called in my TicTacToe class. I here should have something called DEF, called clear ball. Okay, so here I should have a clear ball. So clear ball should do what? Clear ball should actually I should clean out the whole game, right? So I have my width and height, right? I have my width and height. So here I should do R equals rectangle, right? I should have a point 0, 0, right? And the point, this one should be like my self.width, right? And self that height, right? And here I should have a self that width and self that width. What's wrong? Let me see. Let me see the draw rectangle portion. Okay. Let me see. Any rectangle to be drawn over here. Let me actually look at the rectangle class. Okay. No, that is right. Let me bring up the help help page. Okay. I forget the syntax for the drawing of the. I forget the drawing of the syntax. So let me go to my Python course, and then here programming essential document. Okay, here I have a graphics. So I need to check my, so here I click Control F and rectangle. Okay, so my rectangle cell, try to find this one. Rectangle cell, I need to have a 0.1, 0.2. Okay, I need to have a 0.1, 0.2. Okay, 0.1, 0.2 is good enough. So I actually don't need anything else. So let me go back to my TicTacToe game. Okay, go back to my TicTacToe game. So here this width is not needed. Okay, you just need the 2 points. Okay, and then here I will say r.set field, right? And here I set my self.background. Okay, I just put my background in there, and then like r.draw window, right? That will clear the board. Okay. So this one actually I need to pass my my window over. Okay, it will draw the window to clean up the board. So here, go back to here. When I game over, right? Game over. So here, let me actually put here, right? Let me before I print out game over. Let me just delay about like 2 seconds. Okay, delay about 2 seconds before actually here I want to print out game over, right? So before I clean up game over, I need to actually to clear board. So I clean up the whole board, right? So here I should do myself that clean board. So I clear up the board, and then the next one I want to actually do text. Right? I need to type text in there because here is graphic mode. So I need to do text. So my text actually should have a point, right? Should have a point and then turn. So this things, I need to copy this over. Okay, copy this over. Copy this over, right? And then here, these two actually is the center point. As far as I remember, this one is the center point. Okay, so these 2 points actually text need to give it a center point. So center point should be self the width divided by 2. Okay, the center point. What I want to do is like I have a screen, so I want to print a game over here, right? So here I have a game over. So it's center over here. So the height I decided to do 1/3. So the width I choose half, and height I do self that height divided by 3. Okay, and then it actually will do the turn, right? Do the turn, but actually I don't like the turn. So I need to go back to my program. Okay, I need to go back to my program in board here. I have this one, right? I have this one. So I actually need to calculate the new turn as well. Come back to here, okay? But this one I already has a T. So anyway, I have a game over here. I calculated my T for my turn first, right? So here, let me actually call it test one, test one, test one, test one, okay? And here actually, I want to print out something, okay? Here I want to print out something. So in my text right here is like print out a turn. So it should appear a string over here, right? My turn my self.turn actually is a string. So here I should put a string over here. So in here, actually, I originally have a print game over. That's fine. You print to the text mode. So here, actually, I put my game over here. So when I print something here, I do the text again. So here I need to do this. Move this down. Move this down. Okay, same thing. I just copy this whole thing. This here. Actually, let me just cut this one. Okay. And here, instead of draw move, okay, I add another function called define draw message. So I need to put my window in and then a point P. Okay. So here, this is a point. Let me cut it. Okay. And put my P over here, right? And then let me just put this back to here, okay? We will need that later. And then here I have a game over. So here I should put something called MSG for message. So here I should have my, here I have my, I'm sorry, I put to the wrong location. So here I have my center point. I should also have a message. Okay, so here actually I don't need this window. Okay, so point and message. MSG. Okay, and this is called draw. This is draw message, right? Let me assume that I also allow color. Okay, let me also allow color. So I can put different color over. So now let me actually just copy this draw message. Okay, put down over here. Okay, so P right now I need to put this point in there. And I don't need a cell because it's not inside. It's not inside it. So here I need to do self.print a message. Okay, and the message here should be game over. Okay, the color I put yellow. Okay, and then this is things I copy over again here. Okay, this one I don't want to overlap with this. So actually here I will do times 2. So it actually will be a little bit lower. And it's not game over. So here I will do X wins. Okay. And this whole thing I copy again. It's also yellow color. And here I put it over here. And here I say it's actually all wins. Okay. And then the last one, I again copy this thing. We are about to finish the game, okay? Don't worry. Okay. I pretty much set up the message correctly. So now let me actually run it. TicTacToe game. Okay. Oh, it's actually waiting for my input. So let me do X first. So now I have this X first. Come here. So I need to have a text mode running with it. So now I actually do X, okay? And then I do next one, I do here, okay? And here I do, wait, it doesn't change the turn. It doesn't change the turn. Oh my God. It doesn't change the turn. So let me finish it up. Okay, it doesn't change the turn. The problem is like this one doesn't change the turn. Go back to my game. How comes my file is gone? So here I have my project back. I have a backup, so I bring back my TicTacToe, okay? So somehow I lost it, but it's okay. Let me redo it again, okay? Let me redo it again. So here, assuming that I make no change to here, so the first thing I need to do is here from my board. Let me redo it, okay? It won't take too long. Import start. So in case that you lost something, you have to back up your own version. So here, again, I click my program, right? So the first thing I need to actually do is I need to actually copy these things over to my TicTacToe, right? That's before the while loop, okay? Before the while loop, I put this over, okay? That's okay. Now the second one, the second move I changed last time is here, actually I get my row column, so this whole thing over here, I need to copy the whole thing over to my TicTacToe. Okay, so it actually, when after you get the row and column, you put it right here, it's the same, but the displayable is not needed, okay? Displayable is not needed. Okay, so you actually check it and count increase. Okay, so here the turn actually change. So turn, let me assume that it actually, we don't know. So this is print actually, let me cut this to print. Let me see, I do something wrong. Okay, let me actually cut this to print. Cut this to print. After I redraw the diagram, I put it here, okay? And here, actually, I assume that I have my turn. So drawable, I no longer draw the ball. Let me check the drawable. So what does drawable do? Actually, in my drawable, actually it's over here. In my drawable is over here. Okay, so when I make a move, is for the logic portion. So actually in my TicTacToe, look like this turn is still important. Okay, I don't want to delete it now because I make a mistake. Maybe the turn is for what? It's for drawing, it's not for the data. So be careful. Here it actually is for drawing. So let me see here. I have this one, drawable x equals here. So after I get a ball, here I should say actually should be what? My self dot turn. In order to make it the same, I just do here b dot turn. Actually, my turn. The balls 10 data. Okay, it has a function called get turn. So let me actually get turn for the ball to assign here. So here, same thing. I actually copy these things over to replace it. Okay. So the turn, the ball's turn actually will be in sync with my data field. Okay. For now, so count actually I need to put it lower. Count will increase after actually I do this. Okay. So I have my game over, and then I will actually draw the move. So my game over actually over here, I check it after I make the move and draw. Okay. So go back to my ball game. My ball game actually right here, I copy this over, and then it has this condition. So let me actually copy this condition over and go back to my TicTacToe. The condition is the same. So here I have the condition put over here. Okay. So now actually I finish my conversion for a single MOOC, right? And I get out of here, make a move, check game over, and then update the term for the graphics, draw the update the graphic, and then draw it. Okay. So actually here I should make the change of the term after I draw the after I redraw the diagram before I make a change. Okay. So here, let me see. I don't want to handle the game over portion right here. Okay. Before I actually handle the game over, let me just run it. Make sure that I actually have the right TicTacToe game. So here, let me put in. Let me actually move this aside before I handle the game over. Okay. The game over is not that important. So let me actually do this. Okay. Right here, let me put the X over here. So I do this. Okay, so now it's okay, and I click this again. Cell is taken. So cell is taken, it's still draw. Okay, so cell is taken, it's still draw, and then it's X. Okay, so that one shouldn't have a draw. That one shouldn't have a draw. So here, if how can I move? How can I know that it actually cell is have been taken? So I have my move. Let me check my model. Okay, let me finish the game. Okay, let me finish my game. Okay. Okay, game over. X win is okay, but now I have some little trouble with the. I have some little trouble when I actually overlap. Overlap should not actually make the draw. Okay, so I have my move. Okay. So right here, actually, what happened is like I get the because my get row column has a check-in for this, right? My get row column has a check-in for this, but my get row column in my TicTacToe has not because it's actually from the get box. So my get box actually will get this INJ, right? It will get this INJ. It has the INJ and get integer. So let me actually do this one. I have the INJ here. So what I should do is like my I should be integer of my I. Okay, my J should be my integer of my J, right? That's my get box. Okay, and then get box should be the same as my get input. Okay, so get box should be the same as my get input. So here actually let me see. Okay, here my count will increase. Actually, I get box. So get box is getting the address and then converting to integer I and j, and I return my I and j. So that's similar to my both get input, get row and column. So get row and column, every time I should actually wait to have the get box. Okay, until I have the right data. So it's by the string. And actually you will check whether it's a good row or good column over here. Okay, you will check the good row or good column over here. So if not, I should keep listening, right? So let's assume that this get row and get column, it will return row and column over here. So let me actually copy the whole thing over. Copy the whole thing over. Okay, and go back to my TicTacToe. TicTacToe has get box. So here actually it would actually do this one, right? So it will have the get mouse, right? It will have the get mouse. Let me see. Okay, this is too complicated. Okay, let me assume that. Let me assume this. I will solve this later. Okay, let me just do that procedure. Make sure that we finish up this on time. I still have a lot of work to do right here. I don't think I can finish today. So let's assume that we try to check the organ first. So here let's make sure the organ operation is okay, and then next time we continue to do that input box. It actually takes longer time. So here I have a circle, this one, I have a circle, and then this one, circle. So it came over, okay? So that will cause the game over. Let me actually try again. And here I say this one first, and then this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and then this one, this one, and then this one. So it has a draw, right? It get out, but it has a draw. So that portion is okay. Now let me actually put my game over, text mode game over again. So we still have two things to do. One is like when we click to the same box. Okay, when we click to the same box, it will cause error. Okay, it will cause error. Second is like this graphic mode of the game over. Okay, so here let me actually pass it. Okay, so the game over text mode is implemented here. But before I actually do text mode game over, let's hold. That's a hold for actually for. Let me see here. Let me hold for about 2 seconds, so that after I finish, it actually don't stop right away. Hold for 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Okay, and before I close the window again, I hold for another 2 seconds. Okay, let's put 1 second here. So that actually give you nicer feeling. So let's do this TicTacToe again. And here I put in X, okay, and 0. Now, let me try to create a draw game, okay. Let me try to create a draw game. So nobody win in this case. Okay, you finish, right? So you hold it. You will hold it, okay. Let me see. And it actually should 2 seconds. You should print now. Wait. It actually 2 seconds. Okay, it print now, and then it should be. It actually is done. The program is done. So now let me click it. Wait, here it sleep for 2 seconds. It get out, but actually look like the game over is not assigned properly or something. So the last one here actually less than 10. Okay, I'll check the logic later. Okay. So I'm sorry that today I still have a few bugs I have not cleaned yet. And let's do up to here. It's okay, right? So basically, I hook up the two programs together, but here we still have 3 problems. Okay, the first problem is like this row and column. So here, problem 1. Today we still have problem 1, row and column. re-click. Okay, there's a re-click problem. Okay. Second is game over, not handled right. Okay. And then also need the graphic mode. Okay. Is that okay so far? So the idea so far is like you need to develop your text mode so that it's almost compatible with your graphic mode. So once you actually finish your text mode, you can copy those things over back to here. So somehow here has a little bit incompatible because the get box is somewhat different from my get row column in my text mode. So that portion I still need to work on it. Okay, I do need to figure out what it is. Second is game over checking. Actually, is not exactly the way it should be. Okay, so here I need to check the logic. Okay, I need to check the logic. Is that okay so far?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it for today, and next time I will finish this up. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye now.